Hey y'all, well, I don't know what that is about. I'm doing better. Um, just in case y'all are watching the review of this video, Slav. So I decided to take the time to go through and organize rollers or rods, because I'm a cosmetologist by trade. It's a pretty mundane task. Really doesn't require much focus. So I figured I might as well go live while I organize. Let me share this live because I should have done that first. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I needed to do that. And the reason why I have to do this is my fault. Because there's been plenty of times, usually when I'm done working, I'm just ready to not work. I'm ready to be like, okay, goodbye. So now I am forced to go through and do this. I'm still like a little dizzy and I still have a headache. So I just told myself, what better time is there than now to just do something so mundane? So mundane. But I have actually gotten better at the guitar. I had so much time this week to do so many things. So I was like, I might as well practice the guitar. And I've gotten better at it. I can play part of Officially Missing You. My style, not the way that they play it on the thing, but I could play it enough to say that I'm playing it while singing. So that makes me happy. I always love discovering a new skill. Hey, how are you doing tonight? I know it's been a while since I've been on here. I'm still recovering, but I figured I needed to be live because I haven't been live in a while, almost a week. The medicine helps some, but I still have migraines. I still have like body pain. But since I can't work out, I figured the least I could do, hey everybody, is clean up my rollers and talk to you all. Hey, I love FNAF 1987. So you're about my age. How are you doing tonight? You're the first commenter of the night. How was your weekend? Hey, solo mono talker. Y'all are talking tonight. Yay. Yeah. So I was in a car wreck Monday. I was T-boned. So me and my daughter, I haven't been able to really do much. And y'all know I like to go live in crazy hours. So I was like, okay, I need to go live. But now you all get to tell me what you would like to talk about while I sort rollers. Or rides, technically. I have time tonight. And I will see how I feel in the morning. I might try to go live tomorrow too. I'm doing better, thank you. Hey, kitty. Yeah, they said I have a concussion and it'll be like 6 weeks before I'm fully healed. But I'm stubborn. I hate feeling like I'm doing nothing. Like stagnation is stressful for me. So I figured that, oh, thank you for liking the live, whoever liked it. Thank you all for subscribing too. I really appreciate y'all. But I figured since I have to be here anyway, I might as well do something that's going to make my life easier. Like cleaning up rollers, rods. I was parked at a light, Kitty. You said what happened? Okay, Kitty, this is what happened. Me and my daughter was parked at a light. I was literally less than 2 miles from my house, like literally 4 turns from my house. And while I was parked in the far left lane, this is the gas station over here. This guy cuts between cars in the back of my car, like the back passenger, like by the tire. So I'm not sure if they're going to have to like total my car or if they're going to try to fix it. But I've been told if it's the axle or the frame, I no longer want my car. So I've told myself that there's 2 possibilities. I'm either going to get my car fixed or it's going to be total. But either way, no worries. Offie says, hi, you are so pretty. Thank you. Yeah, so now I'm just like, and today is like minimum effort. I've been too tired. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, I just wanted to go live because I haven't been live. So I was like, okay, Markette, you have to do something with yourself. You gotta go, kitty. All right, bye. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully I see you again because you have an easy name, Kitty Mr. 2EF. Yeah, I actually like to learn you all. So the people who comment the most, because like on my live, there's like a ranking system. Right now, Kitty's #1 for comments, by the way. Solo man. You and Kitty are actually tied, so you'll have to comment like 2 more times to take the #1 spot. But yeah, my lives rank people based off of how much they comment. I should have grabbed more bags. I didn't take into consideration how many styles of rides I actually own. It's okay. I'll sort them with the bins and the bags, and then that way I can like do it later. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, at this point in life, everything is just like go with the flow, because that's like there's nothing you can do about some stuff. So you might as well just make the best out of the situation. I'm learning that pain, money, sleep deprivation, and alcohol are all amplifiers. So if you really want to know someone's temperament, how someone handles life, they either need to see them drunk, see them extremely tired, see them in pain, or see them mad. And that will really tell you everything you need to know about them, which is crazy, right? I'm learning that no matter whatever I'm dealing with, I'm pretty much positive mindset through everything. Like, honestly, with that car wreck, it was a bunch of different feelings. I was like, okay. First, I was kind of scared. Then I was kind of mad. And then I was afraid that my daughter was hurt. Then I was grateful that she wasn't hurt. And then I was thankful that I was hurt, but she wasn't. Because honestly, if I have to choose between me being hurt or my child being hurt, I'd rather take the pain because I'm tough. I don't like being in pain. No one does. But in any situation, if I have to be the one hurting or my child, I would definitely choose me because I bounce back quick. So I think that's like the main thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more baggies. I should have just brought the box up. I know. Too much like right. Too much like right. So what are y'all doing that you don't want to do? Or better yet, what are y'all doing that made you happy? Like, did you get to do anything that made you happy this weekend? I got to play my guitar. So really, I'm not that good at it yet. I'm getting better and I'm learning exponentially. But I'm learning that I have so much resilience, and that in itself is the gift. So now we're just going to mix these together. So the blue and the yellow are going to be in the same bag. So that way the gray can be in their own bag. Yeah. Oh. Okay, the algorithm wants me to ask you all, do you like the feeling of clean sheets? Actually, I love clean sheets. I think there's nothing better than a clean bed. I think that's probably why I like staying at a hotel, because like clean sheets, it's a good sensation. So is that something you all enjoy as well? Yeah, these things are matted. Yeah, so one thing I have noticed too is that I have way more help than I knew. There are so many more people in my world that like me than I knew. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I realized that the reason why this happened is so that I would actually see what it feels like to receive help. And I know that sounds crazy, but when you're used to doing everything for yourself, sometimes the hardest thing is to just sit back and to let people help you. Yeah, so if you're wondering like why is there hair all over the rods, it's because it's fake. It's plastic. It's synthetic. So whenever you do like hot dips, especially when I'm rushing, like I twirl it down and I do like this, but then sometimes it gets tangled on the hair, and I'll just throw them all in a bin, and then I'll wait until a day like today. I'll clean them up, because I'm the person that's just like, oh, I need these. I'll just buy some more. But then today I'm just like, okay, you need to make better choices, ma'am. I can't remember the last time I actually needed them, but it's nice to know that they'll be here when I need them. But yeah, so now, okay. I'm just like, okay. Gosh, this is so crazy. I'm gonna be honest. Old me would have just threw these away and just bought some more. But new me is trying to stop being so wasteful. I'm trying my best to just be like, better to the planet, reduce, reuse, recycle. So, step one, get all the plastic off the rods. Step two, boil the rods and drain them if anybody cares. And then let them dry. But honestly, half the time, they were already clean. They just never got the plastic pulled off. So it's weird. It seems crazy. This is the part of doing hair that no one ever usually sees. It's just like, oh, fresh new rollers. How amazing. So, do y'all have anything y'all want to talk about tonight? Or like a favorite song? Normally we do like number games or something, but tonight I actually need my hands. I feel like these should be separated though, because these are like two totally different sizes. I think I am going to separate them. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll keep those completely separated. And then that way, it'll make it easier for me in the long run. Even though it's weird, it's like, I'm going through all this work to separate them all by color. But usually when I end up using them, I end up using like the dark blues, the yellows together, the purples and the whites together. So it's like, because whenever you're doing different kind of hair, you gotta have mix. I know, that's the type of stuff nobody cares about. So just let me know what y'all have on your mind. I'm gonna try to be out here as long as I can, but honestly, it's not gonna be a 2-hour night like it usually is. Tonight will most likely be a little bit shorter. but I just wanted to see if I could see some of my regulars on here, because normally we have some really good conversations. I just don't know what you all want to talk about. So right now, we're just going to pull some hair off these rides until we figure out what y'all want to talk about. I think the small ones are worse than the bigger ones. Because let me do it this way. I'm so quiet tonight. I think I used the wrong night. I should have went live yesterday. But it's okay. But yeah. I'm so happy though, because it's like, I haven't had to do anything. I haven't had to figure out food. I haven't had to figure out anything. Just more so how to be still. That's what I had to focus on. How to be still. That was harder than I thought it would be. Because honestly, a lot of times we think that we don't do anything. But then you end up realizing that you're that person that's living this busybody. Because I'm constantly either working out or cleaning or something. So having to be still has been a lesson in itself. Definitely a lesson in itself. It also gave me a newfound appreciation for my mobility. I don't always think about that. I think that's one of those things we take for granted until we lose it. I didn't lose my mobility in the accident, but I did lose my capacity for just working out. And you never think about how nice it is just to be able to sit without pain, or to just listen to stuff without getting a headache. Like, those are the little things I feel like I took for granted and now I miss. And I know, like, the doctor was talking about how, like, don't have a lot of screen time, but I'm a content creator, so it's like, how am I supposed to create content without using a camera? So I was just like, okay, I will cut back on my scrolling, which I don't scroll at anyway, in order to use my phone to create content. So there's the compromise. But I was just wondering though, like, what's one thing that you all have done or thought about doing for yourself for the new year, like for 2025? Like, what's something that you look forward to? I look forward to more organizing. I realized that I should have labeled this live sorting, cleaning, stagnation, but didn't really think about that. And honestly, like, whenever I even needed these, by the time I got to this point of the hairstyle, I had already been working for like 12, 14 hours sometimes. So it's just like, the last thing I wanted to do at the end of the night was figure out where the top of a rod was or anything else. I would just buy more. But I realized that that's not the way to do it. So last time I've been on here, I was singing Blackbird, which I actually got that song memorized fully now. So pretty. But I'm like, I feel like with this time of the year, I should learn some more Christmas songs. But I don't even know what song I should sing, because I know I'm due to make new shorts. Do y'all have a favorite Christmas song? Do y'all have a song y'all like to hear? Because I really don't know which song I want to sing for the live. Oh, okay, y'all. So the Q wants to know what is. Oh no, it disappeared. What is a movie you know by heart? Honestly, the movie I used to know by heart is like The Shawshank Redemption. And let me see if I can get that to pull up. Uh, no, I can't get it to pull up. I love that movie. Like back when I used to watch cable all the time, every time TNT would play The Shawshank Redemption, I would watch that movie. I'm sure that I could write out the outline for that movie and be pretty right on it. Y'all are quiet tonight. I know. I said I was going to keep them all separate, and I'm back to mixing them. In my defense, they're so close to size that it doesn't matter. Because when I'm doing hair, I'm going to end up mixing them anyway. It's just more important to make sure they're close enough to size that they make sense. Nobody's curls are all the same all the way through. So if you're trying to create a natural looking hairstyle, you would actually want it to look like to be multiple sizes anyway. But y'all were so quiet tonight. Like I don't know what y'all want to hear. I don't know. I'm not used to this. I'm used to y'all being so interactive and talking and giving opinions and thoughts and feelings. So y'all are making me work. It's okay. And I actually made sure that I had the camera close enough to me that I could actually read it too. So I don't know what you want. And I keep looking back because I want to make sure I don't miss you all. There's some tops. I have this really bad habit. I like to just throw them all in this little corner. So, because I told myself eventually, which happened to be today, I will retrieve them. And that actually worked out pretty good. Okay. So, do y'all have any questions? You got anything you want to know? Any topics of discussion that aren't going to make me uncomfortable? I know this is loud. Look, I know it's loud. I'm sorry. This is like one of those things that they would make you do in basic. It's like, it's the military equivalent of having to pick grass. Trying to make sure I have them all. I used to be that person that would get like frustrated with something like this. But now I'm doing better. It's patience. Patience is your friend. And I don't know where the... Actually, I do. I just don't link it up. I really thought I had more than this, though. So there's my trash bag. Oh, well. Just wanted to double check. So you're just going to be quiet. Okay, we're playing that game. 1, 2, 3, quiet as a mouse. I see. Quiet as a mouse it is. Everybody put Markette. Gonna watch me sit and pick rollers. Find the tops. I guess anyone over the age of 21, you can have a drink every time I find a top. But if you do that, it might be a short night for you. I'm gonna sip water every time I find a top. That would be an appropriate game. Call it the hydration game. So, anything? No? Okay. You guys just want to hear me breathe. What if I started breathing like really hard though? Like, would that bother y'all? Would it make you question like, why is she breathing like that? Yeah, hindsight is 2020. Because in my head, I'm like, why did you pull all those rods at Markette? I shouldn't have done it. I know. I should have just took them based off the way they were already organized. And I should have just poured them into a bag and called it done. I should have brought the whole box of bags upstairs and did it that way. But no. No. Too much like easy. Too much like right. Too much like common sense. So instead, I am playing separation. So there. The only reason why I'm doing like this too is just because it's forcing me to actually look at them all. Because some of them are actually trash. I'm just not used to y'all being so quiet, so I'm gonna say it until somebody starts talking. Oh, it's getting late. I'm gonna have to go to sleep soon though. I'll probably stay out here till like 11 because I actually do wanna get some sleep tonight. I have a fun morning ahead of me. And I'm excited. I get to leave my house tomorrow. Been here for a week minus going to the doctor, so I'm so excited. Oh, that's where that's coming from. Yeah, I learned that lesson a long time ago. Whenever there's thread involved, just cut it. Don't try to pull it first. If you do, you're going to end up making a bigger mess. Still nada. Okay. I don't mind the silence game either. I can completely sit in silence. Do it all day, every day. Oh, a lot of days. I just don't know if that's what you all want. When you don't interact, it makes me feel like you're telling me you wanted to sit in silence. Maybe that's what you like. Maybe that's it. You're just like, we can just sit in silence and look at each other, and it's okay. A little crazy, but okay. Gosh, my head is starting to hurt. Oh, look, they put the pink and purple together in this one. Where is... Oh, I don't know where Well, the gray is really close to that, so pink, purple, and gray will all be friends. Because they're like really similar in size. Still quiet? Why? Why are y'all so afraid to type tonight? I feel like my mom's going to end up telling me later that she tried to type something and it didn't let her. So maybe. I'm just going to assume that you all want to type to me, but you can't. Because the algorithm isn't letting you. But usually the algorithm is pretty cool, so. I don't know. Like this one's trash because I don't know what the rest of it is. It's missing the end piece and the little rubber part, so. And this is usually about the point where I would just be like, okay, I'm putting a pin in it. I did enough for now. I'm just going to stop. No worries. But I also don't want to just not have them separated. I feel like if I don't do this, I'm going to need them. So. I'm just going to do it. This is like one of those things though. Like it's actually harder than just doing my hair because I'm forced to look down. At least when I'm doing my hair, I can see the screen more. And I feel like I don't have to look away as much. I guess it also teaches you all that Markette is a very patient person. Because this requires a lot of patience. Or maybe you just like looking at me do this. Who knows? I've actually been keeping more than I've been throwing away, so that's pretty good actually. Yeah, I am going to put the blue and the yellow together. The little blue and yellow, because they're actually really close in size. These are not going to go together. Purple are going to stay by themselves. They're pretty big, like the lavender, I should say, not purple. You're still not going to talk to me? Why not? Why are y'all so quiet tonight? You know what? That's cool. Because my head is hurting anyway. I really decided to get on here because my regulars haven't seen me. And I wanted to say hi to them. So I didn't want to not say hi to them. But I haven't seen any of my regular people tonight. This is so crazy. I can't wait to finish getting my house organized because as soon as I do, I can actually start doing fun things on lives like sewing. I definitely need to be more cognizant of organizing this stuff as I go. It's a goal. So, one of the things that I noticed is that since the accident, I've had more clarity. Like, I've literally just started seeing people from a completely different lens of understanding. And it's like one of those things that's like called post-traumatic clarity. But honestly, that's what I discovered. I discovered that life is short, which you hear all the time, but you don't really think about it. We never really think about how fleeting our time is. But I also think about stuff like, how do I want to be remembered? How is what I do today going to affect tomorrow? How is it that with everything that's going on, I can make my life and my children's life like a little bit better? And that's just one of those things I have to think about. And then I started getting into quantum physics and metaphysics about how like energy works, how whenever whenever two people or two things interact, they're both forever changed, which sounds woo-woo crazy to some people, I know, but I really think about that stuff. I also take into consideration how everything happens for a reason and how we can be divinely protected. But then I started thinking about how even pain happens for a reason. I don't like hurting right now, but I realized that it forced me to sit still. It forced me to ask for help. It forced me to be receptive to connection. It forced me to stop being so isolated. So I think that's a good thing. I'm still working on that. I'm still a work in progress, but I'm learning that a lot of the times we have more people that like us than we know. We're just in our own heads. And I understand that that's like one of those things you don't really take into consideration until after the fact. Okay, it's fine. I know, you're like, Markette, you're looking like you're in pain and you're saying you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. It's brainwashing, it's conditional. I learned that if I tell myself I'm fine, even when I hurt, then my brain will eventually believe I'm fine. And even when it's not fine, I still say I'm fine because it makes me feel stronger. I know, that's so weird. So weird. It helps. It's better than complaining. It's better than leaning into the discomfort. So, I'm fine. I realized that everything really is getting better though. Like, I don't know why. I don't know how. But I know that it's all getting better. I've learned that whatever you believe is true for your life. Good, bad, or indifferent. Whatever you believe for your life is true. I've learned that people reflect the way you feel about yourself. I learned that people reflect the way you believe, like how you should be treated. I also realized that with everything going on, the last thing I would do is give my time to people who don't respect me. And I think that no one should go where they're disrespected. I don't think that anyone should go where they're hurt. I don't think anyone should go where they're ignored. Because honestly, it says more about that person than you, but you also have to have boundaries. So I realized maybe tonight's live should be about helping people understand boundaries, self-care, self-love, self-empowerment. But I don't know if you all would want to talk about that kind of stuff because you all are giving me crickets right now. Crickets are louder than you all, so no worries. So I'm assuming that in your head you're saying, Marquette, yes, we do want to hear about this. Maybe you could lean in. Maybe you could explain it to us. Okay, so here it is. In life, what we think, what we feel, what we embody is reflected back to us, but not in the way that we expect. It is reflected back to us by the way people talk to you, by the way people respect you, or lack of respect. It is all a reflection of how you feel about yourself. I'm learning that your energy that you put into the world comes back to you, but not in the way that you expect. So if you're, of course you can. You gonna Cash App me? It's in the bio. So on Cash App, you can just look up Markette_official. That would actually be very helpful. Thanks, Lori Rings. As I finally look up to the screen. Yeah, I on my main page, I put a link on my Cash App. So anybody who wants to bless me, thank you. That would be lovely. But okay, so whatever you believe in life is true. And a lot of times people are struggling with their self-esteem. My name is Jordan and I'm a popular YouTuber. I hope this means a lot. I will go to Cash App right now. It does actually. Jordan, what do you do on YouTube? So Jordan's name is Lorry Ring. What does that say? 6893. I'm interested to know what you do on YouTube. So let's digress back into what we were saying until Jordan types the response. But yeah, so how you feel about yourself, what you believe, is reflected in the way you carry yourself. So the way you speak, the way you sit, the way you stand, the way you move, people can literally like get that energy off of you. Even like if you're like the way you look at people, the way that they look back at you, it's all reflected, a reflection of how you feel about yourself. And I'm learning that that's important. And I try to teach people that you can start to like yourself and you can start to love yourself, but it all starts in belief. And one of those things a lot of people tell me is like, if I say I like myself, I'm lying because I don't like myself. And I'm like, okay, well, you can say I'm learning to like myself. And then you can also just start acknowledging all the little things that you do right. I know a lot of times people are made to feel small, not just because they want to feel small, but during those younger years, they have. Thank you for showing me some love, Neon. You came back. Yay! I wanted to stay on here long enough until one of my regulars got on here. I haven't been on here because I was in a car wreck. So it's kind of hard to just sit still and be on camera. I have a concussion right now, so. But thank you so much. Oh, yeah. So we're talking about self-love, self-care, self-belief. So even if it's hard for you to say, I love myself. You can say I like myself. Look in the mirror. Look at yourself in the eye. Say I like myself. And then find one thing that you like about yourself. These are not the right container. And then the next day, say you like the same thing you said the first day. And then every day, find something else you like about yourself. And always talk about yourself positively. Don't talk about yourself in a negative headspace. Talk about yourself in a way that's uplifting. So if you make a mistake, instead of saying something bad about yourself, just be like, you know what? I can do this better next time. I'm always getting better. Oh, whatever you want to send. I'm grateful for whatever you want to. Thank you. I don't know anything about the restrictions. I know my personal YouTube, like my personal stuff doesn't have any restrictions. But my Instagram is Markette, same name, _official. So if you need to send me a message through there to do it, then cool. But ow, it's fine. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah. You like my lives because I'm real, Dion? Thank you. Yeah, tonight's live is so blah. I just wanted to get on here because I haven't talked to you all. But yeah, I know. I seem so scatterbrained tonight. It's the concussion talking. But thank you. But I figured since I'm restricted in my motion right now, I might as well do something I've been needing to do. But I really appreciate you putting that on there. Y'all are awesome. But yeah, I didn't make it to church. I ended up oversleeping. And then that's not a good excuse, I know. That's life. But yeah. Also, one thing that helps is don't criticize other people. What am I? Oh, you said Dion says sometimes it's hard to come across someone that's real though. Well, here's the thing. I have ADHD, PTSD, autism, and I'm easily distracted. So it would be really hard for me to try to be somebody else because I would forget what I said last time. So I figured I would just be myself and then see what happens. I learned that in life too. I'm just myself. Sometimes to my, whoa, yeah, see, I got distracted and I forgot that I wasn't putting yellow rollers in this one. It's supposed to go in this one. See, something, even the most mundane task, something so simple, a rule that I set, sometimes is a little hard for me, but that's okay. No one's perfect, but I like the fact that I keep trying anyway. Thank you. Yeah, I'm learning to let people do stuff for me too. So this guy actually brought me dinner tonight. I thought that was so sweet of him. I thought he actually knew me, but he said he didn't know me. I was like, oh, so sweet. He's actually cute too. So one thing I did say is I'm gonna let my single be my best friend, and I'm gonna start leaving my house more. Apparently, me always being at home isn't good. I was told that I isolate too much. And like even my mom was telling me, she's like, Marquette, you have to go get you a rental car now that you can't drive your car right now. And yeah, my insurance covers my rental car. I just haven't done it. That's why I've been in that house for 7 days. But then I also realized that I don't have to, because people don't mind helping nice people. But I help so many people that I think that's why they like to help me. I don't know. I don't think about it. I just like, well, if it's meant for me to have something else, it'll just happen. Or if it's meant for me to go somewhere, I'll just get to. But I always expect the best. I always expect the best to happen. But Dion, you say you are lovable, and I can tell. I am lovable to me. Yes, I do like my peace as well, Dion. That's why my house is always quiet. I know. Everybody's like, Markette, you should have music playing in the background and you should be doing stuff extra and not just being in your house, being regular. And I'm like, well, why should I sell a false narrative? I don't like a loud house. I don't like just having my background loud. It messes with my clarity. So yeah, I like peaceful situations. I'm not, like I tell people all the time, I don't like arguing. So I've ended friendships and relationships from one argument. You said, but that's just me. Yeah, it is. I'm glad you got on here because, man, I was talking to air. All I had for entertainment was crickets and clanking of rods. It was so blah. I was like, no, nobody wants to talk to me tonight. I'm not used to this. But yeah, I think it is just me. Dion says it's just you. I'm trying to remember to read the comments as I comment because I looked at some of the playbacks and they don't automatically put the comments in the playbacks. Like, oh, you're glad too, Dion? Okay, me too. Well, good for us. We're on the same page. I forgot though. Where did you say you were? Do you have any song requests tonight, Dion? I'm trying to figure out what songs I want. South Georgia. You told me that. Yes, you did. I remember now. Okay, let me ask you this question, Dion. Why are all the guys in Georgia single? Like Atlanta, all them places are like the land of women. Why is everybody single? That is so confusing. Like when I call myself trying to be on a dating site because I don't leave my house, and then I realized dating sites are stressful. So then I was like, okay, this is starting to feel like work, and I'll just let God figure it out for me. So I'm starting to learn that most men prefer women who aren't like overly done all the time. Like today, I put like some mascara and like a little bit of glitter moisturizer on, and yeah, I was like, oh, I'm done. I didn't even do chapstick. And a lot of dudes like each other. Oh, I could see that. And in Atlanta, there are a lot of women who used to be men. So that's a little bit scary. One of my friends was telling me, like, Marquette, if you ever moved to Atlanta, you would be married within 6 months. And I was like, I don't know, because I don't really like to leave my house. So I don't know how that will work. I mean, like, I'll go to events and stuff. Like, I love live music. Like, That's why sometimes I'll be on here at like, I live in Fitzgerald, 3 hours from there. Fitzgerald. 3 hours in which direction? Because I don't know where that is. I've never heard of that place. It must be like suburb. And I don't have my other cell phone, so I can't look it up. What was I about to do with this one? Oh, wait. Okay, this one. Yeah, I live in South Nashville. So I'm at the very bottom of Nashville in the suburbs. That's why my house is so quiet, because it's literally the suburbs. The only time it's loud is in the summertime because my neighbors like to have block parties. And when it's loud in my neighborhood and I can't sleep, then I'm like, I might as well be outside, because if I have to listen to loud music, I might as well be where I get to pick the loud music, and then I end up just doing something. I don't know. I did tell myself that this year, like 2026, 2027, I'm going to go on at least 2 trips by myself. I haven't traveled to like, I mean, I've been to like Kentucky and stuff. That does not count. That is not a trip. But I have not been on vacation since my divorce. I have not been out of America since my divorce. So I think I want to plan myself like 1 trip out of the country, 1 trip in the country. And I don't know where I want to go. And I don't know what I want to do. But I'm going to go. And then I'm going to blog about it. Like, I'm going to make a million trillion videos and post them all over the internet. I'll be like, I'm outside. Now, if God decides that he wants me in a relationship before I make it on a vacation, then I will be doing vacation videos all over the internet. But, oh, you're close to Jacksonville, Florida. Oh, you're South Georgia. So you're kind of near like Macon or something? Like kind of like headed towards Panama City? Yeah, so you don't have the Atlanta ick. No offense to anyone from Atlanta. That does not mean you're bad. That just means that paperwork needs to be in hand. Based off of what I've heard on the internet. I know. I'm supposed to be like this positive, uplifting person, and then I said my truth. But look, that's why in the section I put not for kids, because I don't know what reckless comment I might say. Like, I don't know. But as much as everybody in Nashville travels back and forth to Atlanta, it really ain't no difference to really think about it. Okay, we need to just make a little bin full of the ones that have no backs on it. Because I'm tired of touching the same rods like 3 times. And then by the time I get done sorting them out, if I can't find the tips, then eventually we're just going to say that these are trash. That's how we're going to handle this. That's going to speed up the process, so I'm not constantly redigging. Y'all are helping me get through this. So this is technically body doubling. Body doubling is when someone like me, who is neurodivergent, uses distraction via talking to someone else, even though I can't see your beautiful faces, to get through a task. It's because I do weather. I do better with distraction. I get the most mundane tasks done faster if I'm not actively thinking about what I'm doing. So I'm learning that I actually like cleaning up while live, because it helps me not focus on the boredom of the actual task. Just like I got this beautiful idea to take all the rides. Oh, my foot's asleep. What the heck? Ow. Ow. I should have put a pillow underneath me, and there's no pillows in here. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. At least I'm getting progress. You feel my pain? Aw. Too bad you can't come rub my feet. Oh, whoa, whoa. Sorry. I shouldn't have said that on the internet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Digress. That comment never took place. I have to watch what I say on some stuff. But yeah, I actually like getting my feet rubbed. I'm about to make one of these cushion blankets. Come on. You would do it? No, I would let you. It's the sad part. So funny. Somebody asked me, they're like, how would you feel if you were at the airport and a complete stranger asked you to rub your feet while you were waiting on the plane? I said, which one you want to rub first, the left or the right? Like, what kind of question is that? And then everybody keeps talking about how there's so many people that would pay you to like let you rub. And they're like, but do you like feet? And I'm like, no, I don't like feet. I don't like being touched by feet. I don't like looking at feet. But I do like mine touched. It's a double standard. So there. Dion says he would rub my feet. So Marquette's feet would be rubbed if she was 3 hours south from Atlanta in Fitzgerald. That's a long drive. That's like almost 7 hours from me. It's far. I can play the beginning of Officially Missing You and while singing it now. The rhythm's a little bit off. Sometimes when I do it, it's good. Sometimes when I do it, it's off. But it's getting better. And y'all still have yet to tell me what songs y'all want me to record for my shorts for my music. Because I haven't posted singing in a while, so I'm overdue. And it's after Thanksgiving, so everybody wants like Christmas songs. Oh, what do you want me to sing? You want me to sing right now? You talking about like in general or like right now? I'm just waiting on a comment to figure out which one you meant. You want me to go get the guitar or you just want me to sing it? Oh, in general? Okay. All I hear is raindrops falling from the rooftop. Oh, baby, tell me why'd you have to go? 'Cause this pain I feel it won't go away. And today I'm officially missing you. I thought that from this heartache I could escape, but I find it long enough to know there ain't no way. And today I'm officially missing you, and who can't nobody do it like you. Said it every little thing you do. Hey baby, you know it's either my mind officially. All I do is lay around. 5 years full of tears from looking at your face in the wall. Just 2 weeks ago, you were my baby. I was doing my girl that half. Now I don't even know you at all. I don't know you at all. Well, I wish that you could come here right now. You know, so I could get through to you somehow. But I guess it's safe to say, baby, it's safe to say that I'm officially missing you. Well, that's kind of hard to know because I've never met you. But that's very sweet to say, Dion. Thank you. Oh my gosh, man. Get all this off of me. Oh, I guess I have to take another shower tonight. I just had one like 2 hours ago. But yeah, that's the song I'm trying to learn. Well, that's the song I'm actively learning, not trying. Because when you say you're trying to do something, you're not really learning. You're not actually doing it. You say, yep, I understand, Dion. Dion, what do you look like? What's something interesting about you? Because I feel like we're the only two on here right now. So it's okay. It's a private space. Let's see how good you are at description. If I had to describe Markette, I would say for height, I'm 5'7.5". Last I checked, I was like 140, I think like 145 pounds. I have to get back on the scale to make sure. So I don't know if I'm taller or shorter than y'all thought I was. I have no idea. I don't know your expectation on height. Sometimes I hear, oh my gosh, you're taller than I thought you were. Or, oh my gosh, you're so small. I hear it all, so I don't really know. Just like they said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So is size, apparently. I'm 5'6", darkening, and got a low fade haircut. So I'm 1.5 inches taller than you. My ex is short though. He's like 5'8". The guy after my husband. So you're probably actually really nice. I'm noticing that a lot of shorter guys tend to be really nice. They're usually pretty nice and pretty smart. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm learning that the longer I live, the more I care about like feeling that I get versus, I mean, there are levels to everything. There's levels to everything, but I think about that kind of stuff too. But everybody acts like the average man is tall. The average man is only like 5'8". So for everybody who thinks 5'11", 6 foot is normal, that's not normal. That's actually tall. I learned that as an adult. Your country and hood. Oh, so you got that cute accent. Yeah, I think the little southern country accent is cute. I don't know if I have one. Is my country accent showing right now? I don't know. I feel like I hear that it comes in waves. I've been told sometimes you hear it, sometimes you don't. I think it's more so. Oh my gosh, it's 11:30. What the heck? Time warp. I said I was gonna be on here for 15 minutes, and I was gonna get off of here at 11, and here it is 11:30. So I've been working on rods for over an hour, and yet I'm not done. Well, we might as well make the best of our time, right? Might as well keep going. And there's literally another bag right under my leg. That's so crazy. One thing I am starting. You like my accent? Thank you. You said yes, you're right. Yeah, I at this point, I don't know what I want in life when it comes to like, cause I'm learning that it's cool to have friends. It's cool to just be able to be by myself. It's cool to just have the time to just do whatever I feel like without having to answer to anybody. And I know like some people are like, oh, you should want this, you should want that. Who knows who's right for what? Who knows? Honestly, who knows? And I realized that like when you really just start to focus on yourself, it starts to be one of those things that's like, I lived all these years and I'm really just starting to learn who I am as a person. And I think that's so wild. Like, literally, all these years to realize that I'm not even what I thought I was. I don't even like the stuff I thought I liked. Just like everybody keeps talking about parties and hosting them. Oh, Dion says, I like that, but too, I see a lot of good in you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm learning that I'm not the type of person who wants to just have people in my house. So I'll make excuses on why I don't want company. But usually, like whenever people start talking about when they come to my house, it's crickets. I'm like, if you're not getting your hair done, I don't want you in my house. If I'm not making money, I don't want you in my house. Although I let you all in my house. Um, only via waves though. That's the only way though. Not spiritually. Well. Need a pass for that way. So yeah, I think about a lot of that kind of stuff. I realized that when you really go on like a path of self-discovery, you have to unlearn. You said me either. I like my piece, Neon. Yeah. I'm learning that like as you go on this path of self-discovery and self-understanding, it's not worth it. I have nothing to prove to anyone. Just like someone was telling me, they're like, oh, Markette, you should do like a face full of makeup and you should dress up every time you go live. And I'm like, but then I would never go live because on the days that I'm doing all that extra every single time, I have somewhere to go. And yeah, I don't mind seeing me like this. And I realized too, I don't want to be liked just because I try too hard. I'd rather be liked for who I am innately, not because I played makeup Barbie. So it's not worth it to me. I realized too, just like I don't do confrontation anymore. I don't do argument. I'm not afraid of it because with my old job, I was trained in like conflict resolution and stuff, but in my actual life, it's different. You said my natural look is the best. Thank you. I think it's just because they feel like I should want to put more effort as far as like wearing, like, one guy was like, you shouldn't be on your lives and your sports bra and your shorts. I'm like, I'm in my live based off of whatever I felt like throwing on in the moment. It's not performative. It's just life. That's why on my comment and stuff, I usually just put like, okay, um, we're gonna do something on here. I don't know what, but here we go. Let's see where this goes. But yeah, I don't really know. I don't have a I just like kindness. I like kindness. It's like the nicer someone is to me, the more I want to be around them. The more I want to talk to them, the more I want to do with them. The meaner someone is, the less I want to talk to them. The less I want to be around them, the less I want to look at them. Doesn't matter what they have. It doesn't matter who they are, what they do. If they're less than kind, I don't want to have anything to do with them. Dion says you different, stand out. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think I do stand out because I just don't I don't care. Like in life and just on camera. I gave up on caring a long time ago. I'm not saying that I want to be reckless and look a mess, but I also just don't care about trying to be in someone else's mold. I realize that I have a lot of quirks. I am a little weirdo, but it's what makes me cool. I also learned that by embracing who I am innately, I make others feel comfortable with being who they are. And that's one of the things I learned too. Whenever you learn to like yourself, you start to like others for who they are. Whenever you start to embrace yourself, you show others it's okay to embrace themselves. Oh, you said what, Dion? We got a lot in common with the feelings. Yeah, absolutely. And I tell people part of the reason why you're attracting people who don't like you is because you're not being you. Just like for the longest time, I feel like I was putting off this energy of being mean or hard or argumentative. But then when they try to argue, I was like, I'm not going to argue with you. You're going to give me a headache. I'm just going to leave. This is stressful. And they're like, but I thought you liked to be whatever. I'm like, no. Well, there, buddy. Soft girl error. Wrong address. Wrong person. I realized that with my content, it's easier for people to learn who I actually am. Because, I mean, when you literally have no script, no idea what you're going to do, you're just like, well, right now, I don't mind being on camera. Let's see where this goes. It gets kind of reckless. So it gets to the space of, like, even if you tried, I feel like even if you tried to hide who you were, it would start showing, especially as long as I go live for it, as long as I sit still. So there's no need to try to be something I'm not, because you will figure it out anyway. And I also want other people to just become comfortable with being who they are. I feel like if more people started showing who they are. You like my smile, Dion? Thank you. Me too. That's why I stay at the dinner so much. I know that sounded real conceited, but thank you. Yeah, Dr. Davis likes my smile too. He does a great job. If he happens to come across my live one day, he's gonna be like, oh, she talked about me. Or he might be like, oh, she's weird. Either way, I'm fine. He's so cute though. I think he's married though. I don't know. Last I heard, he was married. But yeah, so That rabbit hole is gone. Yes, and I like the way you answer that. Thank you, Dion. Also, I like the fact that I am almost done turning this mountain of rollers into molehills. I don't know why I keep calling them rollers. They're rides. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what's so funny? I have so many people that watch me regularly. They never subscribe. So to me, people are like, "Oh, I watch your stuff all the time." I'm like, "Well, you never like comment or share, so you kind of feel stalkerish because you don't want me to see that you watch me." And so then, like the people who actually talk, the people who actually subscribe, the people who actually share, then y'all I actually get to know you. So then, if you all pop up, I'm like, "Oh, hey, you came back." Versus the other people, they're like, "Oh, do you know who I am?" I'm like, "No." Should I know who you are? Why would I know you? And then they like some people be getting in their feelings. I'm like, but you haven't given me a reason to know you. And I'm like, I tell y'all all the time, the people who subscribe and interact, y'all my tribe. So y'all get to be like, no, I'm day one. Oh, I do need to make sure I start making a post thing so that like for the leaderboard. I keep saying I'm gonna do it. I forget. But I need to start posting that too so that way y'all got proof. So that way, when the live gets big and the channel gets big, y'all can be like, look, here's my proof. Look, this is where she replied to me. This is where she said something back. This is where she did this, that, and the third. Because, like, even in the posts and stuff, I don't know if y'all noticed, like, sometimes I'll go back through and I'll comment on all the comments. And if I get, like, whenever I get big like Corey Kenshin, then I'm going to have to, like, create. You say I got you? Yeah. When I get big like Corey Kenshin, then I'm going to have to start going making a whole live just about the like reacting to the comments. I haven't figured out how to do all that yet, and I have over 40,000 videos and stuff in my phone, so pictures and videos. I need to just post them all and be like, here's everything up. Oh, here's most, not everything. Whoa. Here's a lot of the stuff from my phone. Here you go. Let's see where this lands. So I'll do that. It's crazy. There's still more. It's like every time you think you're almost done, there's more. So why do you be up so late? Do you be at work or something? That's like one of those things I always wonder, like the late people versus the morning people. I know like Gavin and some of them, it's you say I gotta make it. Yeah, I'll make it. You know what? I'll stay on here until I finish. Cause you're right. I do have to make it, Dion. And I'm almost done. So it's not even that much left. And it's just because I'm being like super OCD right now with the way I'm sorting through them all. So that's why it's taking so long. So long. But this is like the same way I do all my projects, and this is why it takes me so long. It's like snail mail. And I know there's a quicker way to do it. Yes, there's always a quicker way to do something, but it's better to just do it right. Which shows how much patience I actually have in life when it comes to tasks like this. Even when they're mundane, even when I complain, I'll still just sit and do it. Sometimes the whining helps me through it. No, I'm at home and I am enjoying talking to you. Oh, well, cool. Are you just a night person? I'm supposed to be in bed right now, by the way. Like, I'm supposed to be asleep. So, and apparently we're the only two talking right now. All our other people just did not get on here tonight, or maybe they got on here late or earlier today. And I know some of them are gonna be sad because they're gonna be like, man, she was on there feeling all talkative, and we missed it. But I'm gonna do better with being more consistent with my lives, because I know that so many people don't have people in their actual life. Now I've been up during the day. Oh, okay. I know so many people don't have actual interaction in real life. So I feel like maybe at least this way, everybody feels like they have somebody that can talk to them. And that's why I like to make this a safe space. That's why when people get on here trying to be mean or hateful, I don't like that, because I don't want anyone to feel judged. I pick and I play, but I don't care about people's lifestyles. You know, everybody on the rainbow can come be safe here. Because this is a safe space. And I realized too, like, I thought that it was common sense that, like, everything I do is pretty safe space, but it's not. But as a cosmetologist, I thought that was kind of common sense. And then also with modeling and stuff, like, my friends, they are very flamboyant, but I think they're fun. I see them as inspirational. Yep, you're cool. Thank you, Dion. Whew. This is hard. I know. I should say this is easy. This is fun. I'm almost done and I'm excited because the brain believes whatever you say. But honestly, the way my head has been pounding for like the last 10 minutes, this is beyond. But we're doing it and we're going to get it finished. So it's all that matters. All right, Dion, what you want to talk about? What's in your heart tonight? You can be my distraction. You have the floor because everybody else acts scared. They scared of the flow tonight. Oh, it just broke. Okay, no worries. Yeah, with these little rides, they dry rot too. So going through, checking the elasticity of them and sorting them. It seems like a pain in the butt, but it actually saved me time in the long run. What's your favorite color? Coral. Coral is my favorite color. So it's like a pinky, yellow, orange, red color. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is coral. My favorite snack is popcorn. My favorite type of popcorn is cheddar, but I also like the caramel popcorn, but I don't like them mixed together. I'll eat them mixed together because I'm greedy, but I prefer them separate. Mine is blue. Okay. So Dion's favorite color is blue, y'all. My favorite food is steak, which I was blessed to have a T-bone steak brought to me tonight. Medium rare, of course, with 2 broccolis. So amazing. I was so grateful for that meal, man. Because I was hungry and I didn't know what I wanted to eat. And then my favorite food is pizza. I love pizza too, though. I used to eat a lot of pizza. I like supreme pizza. Like, I like the pizza that literally has everything on it. Like the greedy pizza with a thin crust. So you're basically eating salad as pizza. How do you like yours? My favorite. Okay. Dion, what's your like? What do you like on your pizza? But right now, no egg because I have an egg allergy. I became allergic to eggs like 2 years ago. So even though I love Italian food, I can't eat it, and it's like my absolute fave. So that makes me sad. Oof. Thanks for liking the live. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting, y'all. Thanks for watching, even though you're not clicking in and saying anything. Sausage and hamburger. That sounds good. I don't think I've ever had it with just sausage and hamburger. I would have to do like sausage, hamburger, mushrooms, and black olives. Hey, JJ! What are you doing up so late, ma'am? You are super late. I was on here because I was like, I have not been on here in forever, and I have not seen my regulars, and I ain't seen my friend. So I was like, I'm going to stay on here till I see one of y'all. And then Dion came on. Oh, no, school tomorrow. Oh, you like a hen tossed crust pizza with sausage and hamburger. That sounds good. I like supreme pizza. I like hand tossed and thin crust. JJ, what kind of pizza you like? God, MB. I don't know what that is. Hey. Hey, Demetrio. Oh, you came back too. Oh my gosh, are y'all trying to keep me up all night? Oh, my bad. Okay. JJ keeps me on lingo, y'all. I've been sorting rods for hair for over an hour. I said I was going to get off of here at like 11. Yeah, I'm a cosmetologist by trade, so I've been digging through rods. I haven't been on here because I was in a car wreck. Somebody hit my car and I have a concussion, so like even right now my head hurts, but I was like, I haven't been live in over a week, almost a week, and that's not fair to y'all, and I miss y'all, so I was like, I have to get on here. I'm so happy I came on here. Demetrio came on here. I feel like Espinosa. She came on here. JJ came on here. Dion came on here. My regulars came back. That's Seb. Are you okay? Yeah. I do have a concussion. My head hurts, but I'm just really grateful that my daughter is not hurt. Like, she didn't have anything wrong with her, which is crazy. But my head hurts. My body hurts. And I've been in the house for like a week. Have you ever had what is it? Smothered beef patties, rice, and gravy before? I said I was from the South, didn't I? Of course I did. Well, brown and white gravy before. Quit playing with me. And mushrooms. I'm a Southern girl. God bless you and heal you as soon as possible. Thank you, JJ. Yeah, I was like, the worst part is the headache. Like, my head hurts right now, but like the doctor was like, no scrolling. And I'm like, oh, I don't really sit and scroll, but I do make content, is what I didn't tell him. The doctor was cute too, by the way. Like, I don't know. I keep coming across all these amazingly handsome men lately, or maybe my standards have dropped. I don't know. No. But he was beautiful. Well, if I was there, I would fight. Why would you fight? Oh, you meant like the insurance people? Well, they're about to take my car tomorrow, so I don't know what they're gonna do with it. Like, I don't know if it's gonna get totaled or if it's just gonna be a fix. But I told them that if the frame or the axle is broke, I don't want my car anymore. You said I would put something together. Oh. Yeah, but I like my car. My car is black with glitter. So there's like glitter in my paint. I customized it because clearly I'm a glitter girl. Yay, we made it through the rods. Yay. Oh my gosh. There are a few more tops than I thought. Okay, maybe I should try to put these on something. Do I like Taylor Swift? I know some of her songs. I don't know all her stuff. Oh, because Taylor Swift likes glitter. I like Shake It Off. That song. I know that's an old version song of hers. I don't dislike Taylor Swift. I just haven't heard a lot of her new music. It did take long. It was I've been on this live for over an hour. It's an hour of my life I'll never get back. I like the fate of. Oh, I haven't heard that one of Ophelia. I haven't heard her new album at all. But I haven't heard anybody's new stuff. Like the newest song I heard was Blackbird. And I did end up learning that song, y'all. I ended up learning it. I ended up recording it. So that makes me happy. My butt is numb. I know that's like a TMI. You said my bad, you right. Yeah, but you know what? It's gonna save me time in the long run, so it's worth it. Cause now it's like I know that all these are trash. That like maybe not this one in particular, but most of these are trash now. And then the other ones are just like it's gonna save me time. Have you ever heard the Fate of Ophelia? It's really good. I haven't, but I'm open to listening to it. I can't listen to it on live because then if I was to repost the live, they'll flag me. But I'm open to listening to it. I'm open to listening to it, and then maybe I'll try listening to it, and then I'll update you. Rough Wolf bark. Sorry, I got bored. JJ, you're cool. No worries. Okay, so that was the last one, I think. Wait, where did these come from? Apparently, I like to throw stuff in corners. It's like doom piles. Well, that was actually pretty easy. Bro, don't you get tired? Yeah, I'm tired now. I've been tired all day. But, I was gonna go to sleep earlier, but I just realized that I haven't been live in forever, so it's like I needed to go live. I'm about to get I gotta put the stuff in there. That's why I stayed up too. I stayed up so I could do this. Okay, it's gonna get darker, y'all. Ugh. It's still decent light though. I got a new ceiling fan in here. And it's not the worst lighting, but you see the difference in how now there's like the shadows look all hard on my face. But see, this is my new ceiling fan. Yeah, I've been getting those put around my house. So far, there's 6 done so far. 6 or 7. Whoa, sorry. Thank you. And they're dimmable. So they came with like remote controls and stuff. Oh, sorry, got y'all like way too close. What the heck? 6, 7. Okay. Oh, it kind of hurts to walk. But see, like the first one I got done was well, not the first one. Round 1 of getting them done was for in here. But I want to see my galaxy ceiling. Oh, Jay just said, guess what? Do you know Fancy has fancy? No, I didn't know that, JJ. See, I want to put one right here. I have them already purchased. I just gotta like wait until somebody wants to do them for me. Oh, feels so nice to be moving again because my body a little stiff. Whoa. Okay. My light didn't cut on. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what been practicing since the last time. Oh, my head is pounding. It's okay. It's gonna work out fine because I'll get to take my medicine before going to sleep. You have a fan in it. Yeah, it does. They all have fans in them. Okay, so this is what I've been practicing. I still working on it. So gotta get off them feet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go sleep soon. So like with singing it, I'm gonna see if I can do it for y'all. All I hear is raindrops falling on the rooftop. Oh baby, tell me why you have to go. 'Cause this pain I feel it won't go away. And today I'm officially missing you. Thought that from this heartache I could escape, but I find it long enough to know there ain't no way. Whoa. And today I'm officially. So that's all I got. And it's like real shaky. But so to get through it, I learned it's easier to hum it while playing it. But just even going through this. Oh. But I know y'all don't be judging me, so I just be practicing what y'all want to hear and sharing. And then one day, they're gonna be like, look, I was with her from day one, even when she was doing these little borderline cookies. But yeah, I have a lot of Slim fans. I'm gonna show y'all the ones I got down here so far, okay? Whoa. So there's this one right here. So there's one. Hold on, got this one on. 2. 3. 4. 5. And there's, oh, 6. And that's just downstairs. I still need to get one more downstairs, which would make 7 for downstairs. JJ says, wake up. I was mad because I stayed up my way. Casey, they look fancy. Oh, but you know what? They were actually cheap. So Amazon had them on sale. I think they just gave it to me on sale for like $45. So I just bought a whole bunch of them. And then like they ended up being like 80 something dollars. But they got like a remote control. Whoa. They have a remote control, so like they're dimmable and they just change when you flip the light switch too. I bought more than 6. They're still like, I bought like 14. 12 or 14, I can't remember. Because I wanted all my light fixtures to have the same kind of light on them. That was me reclaiming my space. So that's why I bought so many. JJ, they were $46 a piece. You're doing math over there. It was under, for everything, because I ended up having to get a couple more later. For all of them all together, it was under $800, which is super cheap for all these ceiling fans. Yeah, I did. It's because I'm remodeling my house because like I had to buy out my ex. So I was like, I wanted to do something that was just for me, and I wanted the house to feel special. So I bought a bunch of ceiling fans and stuff to change the energy of the house. So I painted the walls, bought a bunch of ceiling fans, made it like I'm making my house super girly, super customized, super Markette. To the point that my resale might be in the trash. I don't even care. But see, yeah. But uh work in progress still. But see, like I did this bathroom. Whoa, I think I'm moving too fast. And I'm gonna get like a new thing for the sink, a new faucet. I haven't done that yet, but even like the handles, like this is what happens when an artist is like kid like and just overly personalizes. Yeah. This, as I painted the cosmos in my bedroom. So yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. And that's another reason why I'm not always live. It's because I work a lot too. And the cost of living in Nashville is kind of high. So I'm just like, well, eventually I'll actually get to do, thank you. Espinosa says, so cute. Yeah, so eventually it'll get to the space where I'll actually be able to just make content for a living, and that'll be great. And I feel like someone's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna pay you to help design my house. I'm like, okay, let's do it. But that's like fun for me. Oh my gosh, y'all. I've been live for 107 minutes. But I still gotta put this stuff in the dryer. Almost forgot. Why is it still not done? What the heck? Hopefully I don't end up having to buy a new washing machine because it'd be tripping at the end. Let's see if it did everything else. Oh, it already did everything. So it probably just needs to spin again. Yeah, I know. Markette, that's what happens when you put too many things in the washing machine. I know. And see, I've been hanging like stuff up to dry. I learned that you can wash all your fuzzies at the same time, but if you hang them on the door to dry, they don't get all ugly. So that's why there's like fuzzies hanging around the house. I used to just try to wash them all separately, and then I was like, no, I'm just gonna wash them all at the same time and then hang them to dry. Hi. I'm gonna have me a tea for bedtime. I'm gonna have a chamomile tea tonight. I love tea. I wonder if tea is gonna be my first paid promotion. Cause I swear I'm gonna convince y'all all to go buy tea. Yeah, it's gonna be like, I like real honey. Ooh, I kind of want a cinnamon apple spice, but that's not bedtime. But there's no caffeine in it. Okay, I'm gonna try something different. I haven't tried this yet. So we're gonna do a cinnamon apple spice with a chamomile tea. So it's gonna be like a floral apple cinnamon tea. Wow, that smells amazing. It smells like apple pie. But I need a pair of scissors because I don't want to use both of these tea packs. I thought I had a pair in here. That's just for this stuff. It should be over here. There we are. Oh, you like cold tea? See, I'm one of those people who like my tea hot. Like, I literally drink hot tea all day, every day. I drink tea and coffee every day. And it's perforated, which means you should be able to just rip it. But in my experiences, when I try to rip it, it rips. So it's better to just cut it. And I like to save time, so whenever I get scissors to cut something like that, I typically just go ahead. Oh, you do yours in cold. Y'all do y'all's in cold tea, and y'all like cold this stuff. So you just make it for the day before. I mean, I could technically do this for this one. All right, we'll do this for this one. We'll put one tea bag in here, and I'm gonna fill it with cold water. We're gonna check on this tomorrow. Well, technically later today. So this is in cold water. Should I stick it in the refrigerator too? So tea bag, cold water. Put some chia seeds in it.